Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video, and we are back on the Ninja account. This is probably going to feel like 2 episodes in one day, which is a little non-traditional for me, but I really wanted to get a video out again because we just have some really big updates that I wanted to share with you. For example, the video I released today, things are evolving so quickly on the account, they've already changed. So we are 2-keying now hard. We need a minimum of 11.65 million damage in order to get 2 keys complete, or in order to get the maximum hard chest. And we hit 12.8 in 2 keys. Now, this was on Void Affinity, right? That's been an issue, but what is the difference? Well, the difference is I'm now running higher level champions. I'm running epics. I'm bringing decreased attack. I have more consistent decreased defense because they don't die right away. And obviously Ninja is a higher level. Same thing with Kale. Well, not higher level, but he has better gear now because I did find this banner. So he's even faster. So he's churning out those poisons even quicker. So a big kind of gain there. And we're also going to 6-star ascend our Ninja now. So like I told you guys, I have been running all day long Magic Affinity while it's open, the Magic Keep. I have been running Stage 11 nonstop because we know that it's a consistent run. And it has paid off. So now, because I'm farming at the stage that I'm farming, I'm not getting as many of the superiors. It's not always the best idea to use all of your graders to turn them into superiors, but again, because I am of the mindset 1 champion at a time, I'm okay taking those resources and investing them in Ninja right now to get him fully 6-star ascended. And then we can move on to our next champion. Now, again, they're all going to be magic, right? So we may be kind of stuck for a little while until we can get enough magic potions to ascend these champions. You'll see now I can no longer ascend even to level 1, either Tyrell or Venomage, but I will do the next one and get moving in that direction. I am going to go with Tyrell next for a couple of reasons. One, Tyrell, I'm sorry I keep fiddling with my headphones, guys. My ears just a little itchy. I'm sorry about that. But Tyrell, obviously he's bringing the AoE decreased defense. But what I really like about Tyrell is this turn meter. Now, there is also a stun associated with this. That's not going to happen very often with what we're using him for, but sometimes it can come in handy. Mainly, I'm looking to have an additional, or really my only, turn meter reduction on Fire Knight. We also get the double hitter on the A1. I mean, the double hitter on this A1 as well, but he'll be coming too. For the damage, for the heal reduction, but I think that this will get me a little bit more progression on Fire Knight, and the AoE decreased defense will get me more progression in the other areas of the game, right? That's going to give me progression in wave clear. It's going to give me progression in arena, especially since I have this guy with pretty high speed and accuracy relative to the account. Now, something I wanted to do on camera, and I'm not able to do it. I haven't had a chance because I've been spending every single drop of energy doing everything but I did kind of want to take another crack at Spider 10. We are nearing reset at the time of this video, but I wanted to get this video out early to give you guys a couple of announcements as well. So why don't we pop some gems and see what we can do, and then I can just use that energy up before I do my stream tonight, which I wanted to announce. I will be streaming tonight, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, so that's probably by the time this video comes out, maybe an hour away. For a lot of you watching it right when it came out, you may have missed it. I do apologize. It was kind of an impromptu stream where I got, I had a conversation with a clan member today, and through that conversation, I became very interested in their account. And likewise, they were interested in me kind of taking a look at their account. So I asked them if they were okay doing it on stream. They said sure. So I decided to do an impromptu stream tonight. So again, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, taking over an account. If you want to come hang out and check that out, feel free. But I'll go ahead and pop some gems here because I don't know if I said this on camera yet, but I did max out the gem mine. So we do have the gem mine maxed out, and we already were back up to over 100 gems, right? So we're gaining gems at a decent enough rate, and I'm ready to go ahead and use a few of those and see what stage 10 looks like here. Now, it's all the same champions. You'll see these are up to level 40. Nothing's changed much, except we have a resistance banner on the Kale. So let's see what this looks like. Now, this is not an optimized team. I don't even think I have them. I don't even think I've picked their abilities. So it's very possible that they're going to use the abilities that I don't necessarily want them to use in that moment. I'm mostly just trying to see what this looks like. I'm not sure if my audio is problematic for you guys. It's given me some issues, but I think I've just fixed them here. Yeah, there we go. That sounds better. All right, so there's that turn meter reduction I was talking about, right? Okay. Now, this is slow going. I'm not, like I said, not optimized. This isn't, we don't have cold hearts. We don't have turn meter control, manipulation, boss, enemy max HP damage or anything. And I don't even have this really in a preset, I don't think. But if Kale ends up being the target of the spiders, yeah, that's what we're looking for there. So I think we just took this to be 100% now, because while he is capable of healing still, she technically is capable of healing off of all her spiderlings, probably on this next turn. I don't think they can kill my Kale any longer. So between Kale's lifesteal gear and his high resistance, we're able to keep those poisons from taking out too much of our HP. You'll see, like, those poisons chunked Ninja down a lot more than the individual hits did, right? And we're just all of those resistances. They still do some damage, but yeah, we're able to survive. So that's good news. I'm probably going to do a little bit of farming in Spider Stage 10, especially now that I have them leveled up, right? Now that I have 6-star Ninja, we can come in here and try and get, a banner and a neck. Same for, if we can get a neck for Kale. We did get that counterattack banner, which is pretty nice for the time being. But yeah, and then maybe even a ring for Venomage. Well, there is a ring here, and it's attack with some... Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt. I'm not going to put a lot into this. We'll go 8 here. And equip that. Still pretty low on silver right now, but I haven't done a cleanse. I still don't know if I can get up to the 2,000 there. All depends on my farming of Spider. But I do have 8 hours left, so I can do this later on tonight. But I really want to get this, and then we're in the midst of the Classic Arena takedown that I've been, as you can see, grinding away at, trying to get as many points as I can, so that I can get this rare as well. Basically giving me everything I need for both, who I think is going to be a big benefit to me very early on. Let me look him up at full bore here. Come on, there we go. I clicked it like 4 times. Okay, the main thing I'm looking for is this increased accuracy. Now, it's an interesting take because I'm gonna have to lose increased attack, but I think gaining the increased accuracy in place of, and only for clan boss and dungeons, gaining the increased attack over Spirit Host will help. We're also going to lose the speed aura, which is not ideal, but the fact that my Ninja is at 58 accuracy and my Kale is at 35, clearly, or sorry, 68 accuracy, because he gets 10 by default. So we're just really, really low on accuracy. Now, that buff isn't going to be massive. And what I mean by that is, I gotta remember how to look at this stuff. It's here. So, because I believe it's not a flat value, but a percentage, right? I'm not sure if you guys are hearing any of that in the background, but again, as always, I do apologize. This is the nature of making content on the weekends for now. Yeah, so it's 25 or 50%. Now that's still going to be a good gain. But seeing as, only 50% of 35 is not a lot, right? So, but it is something. And hopefully, we'll get some better gear. We'll get some better options. Maybe I move some gear around on some champions to try and get maybe Ninja to be. Well, I really think Ninja benefits more from the accuracy, in my opinion, than maybe Kale does, which sounds crazy to say. Um, but Ninja being able to land and proc these does more damage directly than Kale's poisons would do. Now, maybe in a long fight, less so, but it feels like to me, if this was to be 100% chance and each one of them ticking off all that HP burn damage each time that it procs, it's gonna do a lot because instantly activates HP burn debuffs when used against a boss, right? So if it's gonna pop off each one of those HP burns every time it goes, I think that's gonna be more damage in one turn than just landing those poisons per se. But I wouldn't be able to be sure until I could get into the numbers on it. But either way, I think it's better to be landing those burns. And we are landing the poisons too. It's not like these aren't landing or anything. I just think I'd rather have the higher chance of them landing for Ninja. Although the argument could be made that, he is booked here. So it's only 50% chance, but he has a higher percent chance. Higher accuracy may be more valuable on Kale. So really, really hard to say, right? There's a lot of things that go into it, but either way, bringing that increased accuracy buff will help a little bit, and we should be getting close to this, right? We're close to Clan v Clan, right? So we're already ready to upgrade it. So that's going to be another. I think it's just another 5 accuracy, right? Let me make sure my brain is working correctly. So this should, plus 10, so it'll be so another 5 accuracy, but every bit helps. You want to have that accuracy value high up. You clearly see most of my accuracy is coming from the masteries here. So, yeah. Hopefully I get some better gear. I really hope I get some better gear. But yeah, I think my remaining energy, since I should actually, what I'm going to do, since while it's still open for another 27 minutes, I can go through 110 energy in 27 minutes. It's a 37-second run. So we're going to go ahead and push this energy through stage 11 before reset. And then after reset, I'll use that energy to farm some spider. That's going to get me some silver. And hopefully tonight, I'll be able to complete this artifact enhancement event. I will be selling pretty much anything that's gray and green in here that's not high star value. So there may be some green, like 5-star pieces or something that I might want to keep. But for the most part, I'm going to get rid of a lot of this gear that I've just been sitting on. And that will hopefully get me quite a bit of silver to use towards that artifact enhancement event. And the question then becomes, what pieces do I want to upgrade? Do I have any 6-star pieces that are not equipped? So mostly going to be 5-star pieces. No speed on those. Yeah, you can really see where the status of my gear is. And I gotta say, if accuracy really becomes a problem, I don't want to necessarily do this, but if accuracy really becomes a problem for me, I could always put this piece onto Kale. It is a big chunk of attack that I'd be losing. So I'm not thrilled about the idea, but it is an option potentially down the line. Is this helmet? No, because crit rate, yeah. So the main limitation I have on the account is lifesteal. I need, unfortunately, for progression in Clan Boss, I kind of need to be in lifesteal gear. That could get alleviated if I find some type of healer. Now, we are a ways away from pulling shards again. Possibly this week we may get another opportunity for some prism shards, and maybe we get a good healer there. But as far as like big continuous heal, no. Baby continuous heal, sure. Or I guess, what is it? Would it be other effects, positive effects, heal? Yeah. What was this guy's heal? It just heals himself, right? Yeah. So he has kind of a built-in heal, but it's still not really what you're looking for. Um, I'd be looking more for like Abyssal's heal is okay. I wish he had the bigger versions of the buffs, but um, in a stun set, very very solid for faction wars. Sentinel can heal himself. So if we could find like a consistent heal or a leech, I didn't look to see if I had a leech. Let's check that and see if I have. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to do. Okay. Debuffs, leech. We do have a leech. I wonder. On an A1, single hit at 45% chance. I don't know that that leech is going to do enough for me to help us survive, to help the whole team survive the way I wanted to, and allow me to use better gear. Although I will say that he would likely only use his A1. I don't need to provoke. And this little version of increased defense, I mean, I don't have an increased defense, so that might help. But I feel like, yeah, on a 4-turn cooldown, I don't know, maybe. There's a potential. There's a possibility. I don't think it's very high. I think I will probably say, you know, okay, well, let's just wait until we get something else, something better. But there is a small part of me that's wondering if that little bit of chance for leech might be beneficial and get me out of lifesteal gear for clan boss. But I'd still need lifesteal gear to farm other areas of the game right now because I just don't hit hard enough yet. So I think that's a future me problem. I don't think it's necessarily a problem for right now. Clan B Clan is upcoming too. When that does happen, we're gonna be crafting some stuff. We're foraging whatever we have in here that's worth foraging. We'll be upgrading our Great Hall. We'll be booking stuff. I'll probably book Spirit Host, and I could see myself booking that Torux just to see if I could increase that chance on that leech. And you may be thinking like, that's a waste of books, and that's exactly it. I'm doing it for the points, nothing else. As far as my epic books, they'll go to Tyrell. See if we can increase the I don't even know if it's really worth decreasing the cooldown here, but I do need this. This is where I need the books to land. If I get all the books to land on Tyrell here, I actually might not continue to book. Yes, it's on a very long on a very long cooldown, but I don't think this is going to make or break anything right now for me, at least at the level that I'm farming, and I can always put more books into it later. But this is really what I want to get booked out so we can get that 100% chance for the decreased defense. Arena's been going a little bit better too. Let's talk about that briefly. You'll see I am back in gold 5. I'm going to attack this one real fast, and the reason I do this, if you see these one-offs, I always recommend grabbing them first. First of all, you're gaining gold rewards, right? You're gaining the gold, what are these called again? Medals. So you're getting gold medals from Arena. So grabbing those while you are up in gold before you start taking on some questionable fights, I would recommend doing that, right? Like this one has a low player power. I might be able to beat it, but I could also lose to it and then get deranked back into silver and have to fight my way back up. Sometimes it's better to give yourself that cushion. It's free gold medals, and now you can come up and say, all right, let's try this team and let's see. Now, I'm pretty sure I've lost to this team before. No, it may not be. Yeah, I don't think it was this team, but I've lost to a champion with a really big shield that I don't think I should have lost to. That has happened before. And there we go. Pretty easy there, of course. And then this one, I do kind of want to use those, but I'm also going to stop playing and get ready for stream. So, I don't know that I want to use those right now, and we're an hour away from a refresh. But I'm pretty sure that I could take this team as well. I do have dailies to do, but... And a refresh up. Okay, let's do it. We'll pop this. It's my allergies. That's what's going on. They're really acting up. Okay. So, there's that stun that I said wouldn't be a factor, right? So, you know, it's nice to bring better champions that bring more utility. Let's do a refresh here, because I don't think I could beat many more of those teams. And then we're just kind of looking for some reasonable fights. But again, I've said before, there is nothing wrong with taking on some fights that are a little outside your comfort zone and potentially ranking down. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with bouncing back and forth between silver 4 and gold 1. In fact, I encourage that, because if you're staring at this board, right? If you refresh and you look at this and you go, nope, 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 I can't beat it. I can't beat any of these teams. Then your tokens are not refilling and you're missing out on arena fights. Obviously, as you can see, I could not win this one, but there was no harm in trying. I took that team on because they did not have a speed or a lead. Right? That's what I'm looking for. Teams that are not running speed aura, or maybe don't have champions that are that scary to me, right? Like, I think this was the guy that beat me before, but let's find out. Yeah. So it wasn't that guy, but yeah, this was the hero. So I ran into a Gist card that I couldn't kill. Many times. I don't know the right wording to put to that, but a while ago I ran into that. Now I think I lose to this one too, but again, no speed or a lead. It's worth kind of experimenting and seeing. A big chunk of it is that I'm not landing as many decreased accuracies, of course. Or, sorry, decreased defense. And that's because I don't have it fully booked out. Yeah. So, and again, I don't think this is necessarily wrong. So I've lost 3 in a row in 12 minutes when I go to refresh. But I'm going to do that for you guys on camera here. When I go to refresh, I get some pretty easy wins. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with taking some of those losses in order to get the wins that you want. If you think about it, I traded 3 losses in a row, and I'm getting 2 free wins. Saying that as the Arbiter almost beats me. And I don't know about this Vizix. I've lost to a solo Vizix before, but we'll see what she's looking like. Pretty tanky Vizix here. Luckily, she did not provoke the Kale because of that high resist banner. Totally calculated, guys. I knew exactly what I was doing. Why is this guy in bronze? What? Or, sorry, I'm in gold. I am in gold. Sorry. I don't know why I said bronze. I legit, in my brain, thought I was in bronze. Now, see, like, this team, I wonder... In fact, I think I almost made a video about this team before. Let me see here. No, yeah, they're gonna get it. They're gonna cook me. But I almost made a video. I was fighting a team once, and in the middle of the fight against the team, I almost lost on purpose so I could show you guys on on video how I beat them. I want to try this team too, and then we'll call this a video. I was really hoping I would prevent them from getting a turn. Obviously, that block damage comes out. That's going to guarantee the revive, and I'm not going to be able to counter that. But that team could be much better optimized, in my opinion. I don't think the Geomancer lead is what won that for them. But either way, you guys are kind of getting the idea. And really, my rank didn't change that much. And I'd save that battle for another refresh, get a couple of free wins, and kind of go about it from there. So, and we're going to get more refreshes here in a second anyways, too. But what that did is get me even closer to completing this. I'm at 180, so probably 1 or 2 more rounds of that. I've got 2 days to do it. We'll get that rare. And then if I get this rare from the Artifact Enhancement event, which is not the best event to try and get the rare from, I must admit, on a new account, but I do think I probably have at least 1 million worth of silver. Let's just take a really quick look. We'll say 4-star or lower. If I was to, yeah, so just under 1 million to get all of that leveled up. So I should have some gear that's worth leveling with that 1 million. We're also going to get more silver. Now I'm down to 13 minutes to do this, so we're going to set this on multi-battle and call that a video. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. If you like my content, if you've been following along with the Ninja account, please consider subscribing. It's the best way to support my channel right now. Again, I am streaming tonight, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Very excited about that. Should be a lot of fun. We're going to be covering a lot of topics with one of my clan members. Oh, final message that I wanted to leave you guys with, and I'm sorry that I waited till now to say it. I am going to be on a podcast tomorrow. It is a Raid Shadow Legends podcast. It's the Knights of Teleria podcast. I will try to have a link for that in the description, and I will certainly post a link for that on my socials. So feel free to check that out tomorrow, guys. And yeah, take care. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye, guys.